of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it has my power and you gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome into Touhyville for the 17th day of April 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Yes.
Everything matching. All your red with your headphones and your lipstick and your necklace and your sweatshirt and everything.
Oh.
It's all match. Yes. And I am dressed in my Touhyville ensemble as I am every day. It's like a uniform. Mm-hmm. I looked today and I went, you wore the gray Touhyville shirt yesterday. So today wear the black one. Switch it up.
Get crazy. Get crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Before you start, I got a DM yesterday from one of our clients or one of our listeners. You know how we were talking about like the food, famous food scenes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kind of like
movies.
anticlimactic a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I told you the poop pie from the movie The Help wasn't in there anywhere, any list.
Right.
Like we even looked
Yeah.
on break. Fried green tomatoes.
Oh.
It's in the name.
Now, okay, so I've never watched the movie. Do fried green tomatoes have anything to do with the movie? Do they ever eat fried green tomatoes?
But it's really, I'm trying to think if they ate fried green tomatoes in the fried green tomato movie.
Yeah, or if they just if that's just the name of the movie.
I'm trying to think of the movies. I just remember Cowabunga.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what she said.
Yeah.
Cowabunga. Yeah.
Which was,
What's her name? Our favorite actress.
Meryl Streep?
No.
No.
The shoe lady. The show that was on about the shoe store, the lawyer in the shoe store.
Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
Misery. Bates.
Kathy Bates.
That one hurt a little bit. Welcome to Radio Charades.
I really want to know if people are like, wait, what? What?
Do you know how many
the
people?
Connection with I can't follow her brain. Like,
do you know how many people say to me
yes,
when I'm out
they
and
do
about?
eat it at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Okay. Awesome.
By the way,
all
fried
right.
green tomatoes.
The one in Monon?
Right.
Monon. You know how many people come up to me regularly, and when things like that happen, they tell me they're shouting at their radio because they know the answer. So, happy Bat Appreciation Day. Not Batman, but Bat Appreciation Day. I don't know that I'm a fan of bats in general, but
no, I went to camp. Did you go to camp when you were a kid, like sleepover camp?
Twice.
Okay, so you didn't go every year.
I went to. This may surprise a lot of people. I went to Boy Scout camp one year, and then I went to my school's camp one year.
Why would that surprise you?
I don't know.
You seem like a good Boy Scout.
Do I seem like a Boy Scout? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's never what I thought of myself as. But
I went to Camp Mosheva in Wild Rose, Wisconsin. They say that up at Mosh, the food is very fine. An egg rolled off the table and killed a friend of mine. Oh, I don't want to go to Mosheva. Gima, I want to go back to Chicago. Gima, I want to go home. There you go.
All right. Well, enjoy that.
I
kids.
went for, I think, 4th grade till I was 18.
Wow.
I was yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I went.
Yeah.
I went in 6th or 7th grade to Boy Scout camp, maybe both. Maybe
for a month.
Maybe
This is a month.
No, this was a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a week or 2 weeks. I think one time it was 2 weeks, one time it was a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to my grammar school's camp, I think for 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to hear the worst story at Camp Mosheva?
Sure.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I saw this cute little, if you're on screen, you could see on my hand, there was this cute little ladybug. She was so cute. And I looked at her and I looked at my hand. And then I went to flick her off because she was hanging out with me a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got checked for the 13 ticks that were all over my body.
Oh, no.
And do you know how you get ticks off your body?
Burn.
You light a match and you hit it in the butt. And then it creeps out. And then you can't even kill it because they make themselves flat. So like you literally have to either like stab it through its body or So yeah, that's how I learned. And I literally watched it sink itself into me because I thought it was a little ladybug. It was just like crawling. And then I went like this. And I'm like, come on. And then I went.
It's not moving.
And it won't come off. Like it's.
No, it's in.
It's in. In. And I'm like, why won't this stupid thing get off me? And they're like, because that's a tick. And I went, I all out, like freaked out. And I had to get on the table with a Jewish doctor who, like, you don't want to like get naked for like, but I literally had to like, I must have walked straight through it. We were on a hike.
Yeah. Yeah. They just get in you. And that's how it happens.
Yeah. Not fun. I want you to know, I nearly had a nervous breakdown and died from like just convulsive. Like, I don't want to be here. I want to go home.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Yeah. College Student Grief Awareness Day.
What?
College Student Grief Awareness Day.
Okay.
Wonder if that's for like parents grieving their kids off at college. It seems like a weird date to have that. I don't.
College grief. So that, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it doesn't say what it is.
Okay, I'm looking it up because it's like observed annually on the third Thursday in April. It's a day dedicated to recognizing and supporting college students who are grieving as they face unique challenges in navigating loss while juggling academic and social life. This I can get because college, when you go away, is a whole thing that your parents cannot really prepare you for.
Right.
There's like your first time alone, you know, because the only thing that I was told when the kids went away that thank God we were prepared for that. They will call you in the first 2 to 3 weeks of being away and want to come home and be done with it. No matter how much you prepped and how cool their bedding is and all that stuff. It's just lonely, confusing. Where are my classes? Yeah. All of that.
Yeah.
So
no doubt. Ellis Island Family History Day.
Okay.
I know my family has history there.
So does mine.
Get to know your customers day. Ford Mustang Day. Haiku Poetry Day.
I don't like haikus. Do you?
No.
That's the, I think, 373 ones.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That always leave me going, what?
Yeah.
Like, how is that a poem?
Pizza Cake Day.
575 syllable structure.
Okay. 575. Yeah, that would take some time to try and come up with.
But it doesn't rhyme like per se. So it's like a poem. And I'm always like, huh?
Right. Malbec World Day.
Okay. You know what Malbec is, right?
No idea.
Wine.
Okay. Maundy Thursday.
Oh, big.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ask an Atheist Day. Cheese Ball Day. Crawfish Day. Dare Day, as in the drugs. Anti-drug dare.
Okay.
High Five Day. Kickball Day. Nothing Like a Dame Day. Take Action for Libraries Day. World Hemophilia Day. And Blah, Blah, Blah Day.
Okay, so you blah blah blah.
Yeah, blah 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 day. They say, have there been times when people have been nagging you to do things, and all you heard was blah blah blah? Well, today is not the most fun day because today's a day to do the things that people have been nagging you about. So it's not like blah blah blah. It's hearing through the blah 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 today. So,
right, and
yes.
I would say that the honey-do lists are typically on a blah blah blah. That's what you hear in your brain.
Sometimes.
She talking again, please. Shh.
But
Okay, so
she knows I'm already in the middle of doing the thing she asked me to do, and she's saying, "Can you do the thing?
Can you do it a little faster?
No,
better,
no,
stronger?"
Another thing. There's I'll be in the middle of doing a thing. Can you do me a favor?
One more thing.
I think I'm in the thing that I'm doing. You
right.
said the thing already. Yes.
Okay,
what were we gonna
so
say?
do you do this? I want to know if you do this or if I'm the only one.
Okay.
Or even listeners. So if you're in the chats and stuff like that, let us know. Do you yell at your TV or computer when you see something? Do you talk back to people who can't talk back to you? Because you said haikus, and I'm like, I'm trying to think. This all goes on. This is Cheryl's Brain 101. Not that anybody is trying to understand that, because I don't even get it. But I was like, haikus. Gosh, I remember hating haikus. And then I'm like, have I ever read a haiku that's even good? Is there such a thing?
Right.
So went into the Google machine and it says 10 vivid haikus to leave you breathless.
All right.
Now we're on air and people can hear, but in my brain, I'm going, wanna bet? Nothing's going to leave me breathless. Ready? Buckle up. The Old Pond by Matsu Bashu. An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash. Silence again. Breathless yet? Are you breathless yet, Steve?
Uh-huh.
A world of dew. D-E-W, like the stuff that falls on. Okay, ready? A world of dew. And within every dewdrop, a world of struggle. Are you there yet?
Not really breathless, no.
Lighting One Candle by Yosa Busan. The light of a candle is transferred to another candle. Spring twilight. You see a pattern here?
All right. I just asked ChatGPT to give us one about radio.
Okay, one more though.
Oh,
The
sorry.
Taste of Rain by Jack Kerouac. The Taste of Rain. Why Neil? Are you with me with the haikus? No.
Right. They're not doing anything.
I like all of the ones like there once was a man from Kentucky who said,
I think those are called limericks.
I love a limerick.
Yeah.
You know, da 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 da. Like that's what I like. And I love things that rhyme. When they don't rhyme, I'm kind of like, huh?
Right.
Like get some words.
Right,
like
right. You want
I'm
your
always
poems to
think
rhyme.
like, all right, queen, ween, mean, sheen. You know, that's what I do. Like when I'm trying to do
just
poetry.
giving us a rhyming game.
Like,
no, I'm a poet. I'm a poet. Ween, spleen, queen, mean, lean.
but not haikus. What the hell? And this says 10 vivid haikus to leave you breathless at Read Poetry. No. But I do want to know from our listeners, I would read something like that. If I wasn't on air, I'd go like this. No, they won't. And I'll be upstairs in my bedroom. There's nobody around. And I'll just go, no.
Eugene says, LOL, sometimes I do. Yeah. Well, I just said, folks have come up to me and said they do it to their radio. They're talking to us.
Right.
I'm sure
right.
they
They're
do it all
yelling
the time.
like, yeah.
I'm sure they do it all the time. Like a couple minutes ago, they were going, Cheryl, please stop with the haikus. They were saying that. I could hear them out there saying that.
And when I watch the news, it's like a visceral reaction.
Right. Well, yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah. No.
When is it going to stop? Like the madness.
I had to get used to that again with us living together.
Who's she talking to?
Your big reactions to television in general.
Yeah.
Because whether it's truth or fiction, you have a reaction to TV and movies. Yeah.
I do. But I can't be the only one, right?
No, but I do think, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I would think you're the only one that can watch a sports movie multiple times and still not know if they're going to win.
I don't know what that is. I really don't. Because we talked about it. I get stressed at cartoons. They're not real.
Yeah. Well,
they're not real 100% not real. And it's not like I'm not broken from reality. I'm not like we don't need to crack out the padded cell and stuff like that.
We just need to loosen the rubber band a little bit. That's all.
I don't know that it's not a rubber band wound tight necessarily.
No.
I'm literally immersed. I am the whole take you on a ride thing. I am that customer, emotionality. Go up and come down.
Yeah.
It's got to be a little sadness to feel the joy.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Or they call that bipolar. No.
Well, no, but that's any good story has the conflict and the up and down, and so.
But I ride the wave.
You do. You're there. Yep. Larry says, good morning, Touhyville. Have a great day. Thank you, Larry. Melissa says, good morning. And Eugene says, been a while since I've been able to listen to you too. Would like to say top of the morning to you. Well, top of the morning to you as well, Eugene, with my bad Irish accent. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, McMadness. We are still in our Elite 8.
Okay, so wait a minute. What did we lose yet? We're going to find out what we lost yesterday.
We're going to find out what
McMuffins or biscuits, right?
Everybody, you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a second. So when I do this every day, when I say coming up, we're going to do this thing.
Oh, that means later. What about now? The patience of a crackhead.
The tease is to get the folks to stay through the commercials. If we tell them what we're doing, then they decide, I don't need to worry about that. Now I know it. It's like the TV show you told us all to watch.
I'm not good at this.
That TV show that you told us all to watch, the Spy High. Then you proceeded to tell us everything that happened in the show. Right. All right.
Then came the end. Okay.
Yes.
No need to watch it anymore.
All right. Well, for Cheryl's sake, we're not about to take a break right now. Nope.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
What's up with you today?
I am stressing out.
I am really stressed out.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Really? What is it?
It's Friday Eve.
Thursday.
So how should we pass the time?
Let's listen to our favorite radio show.
That'll cheer you up.
Hey, everybody. You know what time it is.
Let's do a show.
That's here, right now.
Showtime! Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Welcome to Touhyville. Happy Thursday, everybody. Getting your day going in the right direction. That's our plan each and every day. Hopefully putting a smile on your face, maybe get you to think a little bit, get the juices flowing for your day. That's what we try to do each and every day. Speaking of doing good things, Jasper County Community Services always has good stuff going for those 55 and older in the area, giving you something to do, giving you a way for fellowship, find new friends, hang out with old ones, whatever you want to do. It's all good stuff going on at Jasper County Community Services. We're talking about Fozzie Senior Center and the Rensselaer Senior Center. Today is the bake sale at the Fozzie Senior Center from 9 until 3. Listen, if you don't stop with the sweets in our house, I'm going to get diabetes.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
Here's the problem, though, because
we can't.
Right. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Our eyes are bigger than our stomachs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we see all these good sweets and stuff,
mm-hmm.
and then we end up tossing them.
Yeah,
because I can't eat dessert the way I used to.
Yeah,
like I don't know what it is. But today the bake sale. Stop by for special desserts for your Easter dinner. That's really a good plan, though. All proceeds going towards programs and entertainment at Jasper County Community Services. So it's all for a good cause, too. So make your plans to head over there. And then next Tuesday, by the way, at the Rensselaer Senior Center, they're doing karaoke. So you can get yourself warmed up and get yourself prepared for that. So they're always doing good stuff at the Fozzie Senior Center and the Rensselaer Senior Center, Jasper County Community Services. Also want to mention our friends over at Cripsey Head Start. Visit KIRPC.net, and you can enroll your child 3 to 5 years old in Newton, Jasper, and Plaskett counties year-round. That's KIRPC.net or KIRPC.net, yes, or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. So plenty of good stuff going on there for the kids ages 3 to 5. And like I said, you can get them enrolled year-round. All right. Let's go take a look at our McMadness from yesterday. It's really starting to get narrowed down now to the tough choices. We're seeing things that we like getting knocked out. Yesterday we saw that Cheryl's Filet of Fish went away.
Now you bring that up. Now I'm in a depression again.
Well, it's just one of those things. It's just things are moving rapidly.
Yeah.
So yesterday, pretty top tier, top seeds, taking on some lower Cinderella stories that got knocked out. Big Mac with 62% of the vote, moving on to the final four over McChicken.
That's
now,
very sad to me.
I prefer McChicken.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
That was my vote, but Big Mac is one of the staples. So
yeah, I don't get. Yeah, I guess so. I don't get why chicken is not more prevalent at McDonald's. I get it that it's a burger joint.
Well,
but I just feel like I miss all my grilled stuff like on the menu.
Well, okay, so you're talking about grilled. So I was going to say,
fried.
because chicken, there's only so much you can do with it. I mean, it's
yeah, but it seems like all the grilled stuff went bye-bye.
Well, yeah,
COVID.
we know that, and then it happened at a lot of places.
Me.
Yeah.
Because I liked all that. I liked the.
Yeah. Well, and it's so funny because everywhere you turn today, it's big news that the wraps are coming back.
Oh, yeah.
We were ahead of the game on this. We've known about this for a while, but it's the big news all over the place today that the wraps are coming back. So
yeah, but
they just don't have a
do
date yet.
something very nice. I don't like that. They said they're coming back on the 14th. I got really excited because you told me it's not for a while.
Yeah.
And I got psyched. And then it said, well, we didn't say which 14th. And I'm like, no, don't you do that.
But it's coming. We know it's coming. We have the inside track. You know, we're on it. We know what's going on in the snack wrap world. So okay. So Big Mac moving on to the Final Four, along with McDonald's French fries. 78% over hash browns, 22%. I love hash browns. Hash browns are right up there in my top 5.
Yeah.
But they're not beating fries. My vote had to go to fries yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. At McDonald's, fries.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's one of those not fair ones. The not fair questions where you go both.
Well, yes.
You know what I mean?
I understand. But that's just not, that's not the way the world works. You can't have both in an either or kind of a competition. Both teams can't win. We don't all get trophies, okay?
Yeah.
So now onward and upward to today's matchups. This one's a hard one for me, okay? Because I love both of these. Quarter pounder with cheese versus all the breakfast McMuffins. Quarter pounder with cheese is my afternoon pick. Sausage McMuffin with egg is my morning pick.
Now, you know how you get around that? You beg Brett to do breakfast all day. Because when they did that, I used to order sausage McMuffins for dinner.
Which is great.
My favorite thing to do is breakfast.
But I don't want to get around it. I like don't get me wrong. I love when they have breakfast all day because there's times that I do want a McMuffin at 8:00 at night.
Or two burritos or something like that.
Yeah. No, I do wish they would go back to that. So, so that's the matchup today. Quarter pounder with cheese versus McMuffins. And then we have really, I feel like two underdogs that have made it to this point in the Elite Eight. McNuggets versus Big Breakfast. I think both really good. But I didn't expect either one to make it this far.
I don't care about the Big Breakfast because it's good every so often. But I love the bagels, which got knocked out like way early.
Yeah.
But like that steak, egg, and cheese bagel, is it good?
Yeah.
The bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, so good.
Yep.
So like I don't order the Big Breakfast because love the burritos. Like when I'm ordering, you're not going to order like all of it.
Sure.
You know? So if I have to make a choice, the McMuffins come in probably first. And then comes the burritos. And then comes like a Big Breakfast.
Got it. Okay.
Big Breakfast is when I'm in the mood for the pancakes.
Yeah. Yeah, when you want pancakes.
Yeah.
Yep. I cast my vote for McNuggets. Big fan of the McNuggets. And sometimes I'm just really in the mood for a 10-piece McNugget and just sit, watch TV, and just snack. Yep.
I don't think they should put the number on there because when I get a 10-piece nugget, I always want more nuggets. And then I'm like, like, what is wrong with you?
They're
Do you have
good.
an eating disorder?
No,
like,
they're delicious.
Seriously.
They're
so good I can't
delicious.
stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And here, I don't even need sauce. I use sauce sometimes, but they're so good you don't need sauce.
Yep.
Yeah. Yummy, yummy.
Yep. So, as you mentioned, McDonald's put out a thing on X, formerly Twitter. In a post, the official McDonald's account released the return of the discontinued menu item, saying the item would return on 0x.14/2025 without specifying a month. The snack wraps coming back. Now, who knew that they were doing such a big rollout? I thought this was announced a while ago. We were in the know.
Well, but we were in the know, but it seemed like forever ago that we found out they're coming back and got excited.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I remember I couldn't take it. I know it was before Halloween last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I need this to happen like tomorrow.
Yep. Well, see, we were in the know. And also, McDonald's president of USA, Joe Erlinger, confirmed in an interview with Good Morning America back in December that they would come back in 2025. So we were just as in the know as Good Morning America because we had the inside scoop, you know. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll find out what's happening. And we got all kinds of stories to get into today. Fun stuff to discuss, some lists, some silly things, dumb criminal, all kinds of cool stuff. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with a high near 80. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 51. Saturday, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
This just into the newsroom, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140. Make it a play day with Hoosier Lottery Games, a chance to treat yourself when it's time to take a break. Get in on the fun with chances to win starting at just $1. Play responsibly.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421. Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Rensselaer, classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
Woo!
I'm just joking around. Would you sell your sense of humor?
All right. So, okay, no, that's the radio.
Good morning.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I said morning.
This attitude of yours.
That's what happens on a Thursday.
I thought it might be nice to start the show with a special message.
You are very special.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. Stop by their website, edwhiteautosales.com. Stop by in person, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. Check out all they have on the lot, and they have service available as well. Find out more at edwhiteautosales.com. Right up the block on 231, you can head over to Steve Specialized Services and check out all the good stuff that they've got going on all through the month of April. Great deals on the Bad Boy Mowers and Bandits. Great prices going on through the month of April. Stop by and see Steve and all the good folks there at Steve Specialized Services in Rensselaer. Go like them on Facebook as well. All right, let's take a look here. Richie says, good Thursday morning to you both. God bless. Thank you, Richie. We appreciate that. Jason says, why are they going to bring back the wrap? They need to bring back the McSkillet burrito. He misses that. He really wants that. Let's see. Tiffany and Madison saying good morning. Let's get you the bus stop forecast this morning. 43, but it feels like 38. So a little chilly out there. Now, when you come home from school, a little bit warmer, 64, but good chance of some showers. So just be aware that you might need a poncho or an umbrella or something.
When you come home from school, you know what it's a good time for?
What?
The ice cream truck.
Oh, my gosh. You with the ice cream truck yesterday. Talk about us having too many sweets in the house. On top of all the cupcakes and stuff that we did for your birthday.
Dubai chocolate.
Then we went out yesterday during the day, and you got a jar of Dubai chocolate brownie stuff. And macarons and all kinds of stuff. Then we went next door to Parlor Donuts and got donuts.
I got a keto donut, and here was that not the most bizarre thing in the world that the girl that did the hat class that taught the hat class the day before was the girl at Parlor Donuts.
Yeah, we went to Crown Point yesterday talking to some businesses about being a part of Touhyville. And we walk into Parlor Donuts, and she goes, "Hey, I just saw you last night." And I'm like, what?
Said no one ever in the middle of
how
Crown
does this
Point
happen?
to me.
Like,
I was like, what? What?
Yep. So on top of all of that, yesterday we get home. I run back to work for a few minutes, run back here to the station, do a few things on the computer. And you said the ice cream truck is on their way. I'm like, okay, well, I'm wrapping up.
Right.
I'm at the bank in the drive-thru. And you said they're here. Like, no. So we finished up and I zipped out a couple minutes to the house, and I saw, as I turned the corner, I see the fire truck still there, or the ice cream truck still there. And I see you in front of them, like, yes. And I pulled the car right up and I said, I made it. You had every treat. Like, did you just say, give me one of everything? Like,
I almost did that.
I mean,
but instead I went, okay, let me see. And I was like happy because there was a happy medium with the bomb pop. So it's not the fat ones from when we were like kids.
Right.
But they're longer. So, and they came in a few different flavors. So I bought those. Then they had Batman pops.
I know. I'm going to share the picture on the Touhyville page.
Snow cones.
It's crazy, all this stuff you bought.
SpongeBob, Powerpuff Girls with the gumball eyeballs. What else did I get? Oh, cookies and cream bar. And then I saw
like
kids,
a couple of each thing.
Then I saw kids walking down to go to the park, right? But they were like further than my corner. So I couldn't really scream, hey, like, come back. The ice cream truck's here. I'll buy you something. Instead, I think I scared the bejeepers out of this poor girl. One of my neighbor's kids was walking past our house. And I'm like, hey, come on, quick. I'll get you some ice cream. And
it's 2025. Like, she's like,
it's 2025, and like psychos do that, right? Like,
Mom, the weird woman at the corner asked me to get in her van and said she had candy.
Right? Yeah.
Like,
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But then I got her some, and then I gave them money to like just go, so that if some of the kids don't have money, because the worst thing as a kid is like, let's say you're at a sleepover at Becky's house, okay? Not Becky, our cleaning lady, of course, but because I don't want to put that on her, But let's say you're having a sleepover, you're at your friend Marla, okay?
Yep.
Or Becky, or whatever.
Anybody.
Anybody.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
And you don't bring your wallet, because
Right.
you're not thinking about that when Marla says, hey, you want to stay over? You're thinking movies and popcorn and pizza bagels and all that. And now the ice cream truck has come and you don't have your wallet and you have 5 seconds to get out there.
Oh my God.
What are you going to pay with? So I'm like, okay, like charge me for extra and then like go find some kids that don't have their money on them.
Yeah. Just, you're so
it was
funny with
so
the ice cream
fun.
truck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christine says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning to you, Christine. Tina says, good morning. I was running late this morning. I was 15 minutes later than normal to get to work. Well, hopefully everything's okay. She said, I heard the music from the ice cream truck and almost sent you a message that it was in town.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were on it. The ice cream truck came by the house. So, was that fun?
That was too fun.
Yeah.
I hope may she come every week.
Well, we can't eat that much ice cream, so give it a minute. Just give it a minute for us.
I know, but
so,
they were. It's so fun, those treats you get, because you can't get them. Like,
yeah, you're very fun. Yeah.
All
right, let's see what's happening. Bachman Turner Overdrive released their first new song in decade. You know Bachman Turner Overdrive, right? Taking Care of Business. Yep.
Oh. Okay, I was thinking, who did I win tickets for? The Christmas group.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about.
The Stop Jokes in Their Tracks band. Is that the name of it? Let's sit and think about things for a while we're in the middle of
it. I will be there.
So, I shouldn't have even asked. Bachman Turner Overdrive released their first new song in decades. It's called Taking Care of Osteoporosis. China has stopped taking deliveries of Boeing aircraft, partially because of the tariffs, but also partially because they like their planes that don't fall apart. They would like to keep them all together. Yes. Time Magazine has released its list of 100 most influential people. Unfortunately, all of them together can't influence people to actually read a magazine. Gayle King says she's saddened by criticism of her Blue Origin flight. Fortunately for her, Oprah was there with a $1 billion bill to dab her tears. Don't worry. You can come and sleep with me in Stedman tonight.
Again.
Yeah. And lastly, Haley Joel Osment was arrested for public intoxication and possession of a controlled substance. I believe when he was being arrested, he said, I see drunk people. Maybe that's why he saw dead people. It was just a hallucination. He was high. Fun stuff here on a Thursday morning, hanging out. Tiffany said, she missed the ice cream truck. She was working. That's all right. It'll be back. I think they're going to be around throughout the summer. They go driving all over Indiana. You said they're from like Cedar Lake or something like that. Yeah, that's Becky says, good morning, Toohies. Happy Thursday. Same to you, Becky. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you being a part of the program. All right. I got so many things coming up to talk about. We don't have time for this one but a little bit later on, we're going to talk about your most popular Easter candies. This Sunday is Easter.
Gotta have it. Yeah.
So we'll talk about
okay,
that.
let's go.
No, I said we don't have time to do it right now.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Because you had said teaser.
Not sure sometimes. Not sure sometimes with you. Okay. Oh, I saw this while I was out of town. Have you seen the trailer for the new Naked Gun?
No.
Liam Neeson is taking over the role that was Leslie
Nielsen.
Leslie
Nielsen.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
That was hard for me. That one broke my back. So it's supposed to be like the next generation, like all the cops are like the sons of the original Naked Gun. I'm very nervous. I mean, I know Naked Gun is supposed to be silly, stupid. I get that, and I can take that humor for a little while. Like I can't do it all the way through, but it was done really, really well. And the David Zucker, who did movies like that, Airplane, things like he knew how to do that. So you don't like silly. So I'm not surprised you don't like
silly.
that. Yeah.
But even I like when they said, "Does anybody know how to fly this plane?" I lost my mind. I thought that was hilarious.
I mean, so many things. Shirley, you must be kidding. I'm not, and don't call me Shirley.
Right.
Things like that.
Well, and that guy, who was that guy? Because he was just hilarious.
That's Leslie Nielsen. Oh no. Wait, was
it? Was he the one that
I thought
said
he was
Shirley?
Don't Call Me Shirley. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
He was somebody else.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. It might be.
We got people screaming. I could feel it.
I know. Because they know. It's and it's not going to say his name, but
why?
Because it's just giving me the scene.
It knows how. Yeah, how much in pain we are.
Oh wait, no, it is Leslie Nielsen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just looked at it because I was like, oh, that's
all right.
That one hurt for a little while.
A little bit.
That was a little tough on the brain. It was.
And our listeners.
Yeah. They're like, try listening to you guys when you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
There we go. That's all I needed. Now my day is made.
Yeah.
So all that said, I know it's going to be silly, all that stuff, but it looks pretty bad. It looks like a bad imitation of people being silly. And the original director, David Zucker, just saw the preview, and he was not a fan. He said he didn't like the clip. He's of course the one who brought us the Naked Gun movies, Airplane, Top Secret. After the clip, Zucker said, "I'm not planning on seeing the Naked Gun remake. I regret having seen the trailer for it. I can't unsee it."
Oh no.
Yeah. So. Not going to be a fan. I will still probably watch part of it at least just to see it, but it doesn't look very good. Looks kind of like I said, a bad imitation of something funny. So, all right, let's take a break. Come back. We got Frank with sports. We got Find the Big Deal with Striking Man Till, and we're going to talk favorite Easter candy coming up. Stick around.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Stark County man, Timothy Minix, who was charged with the murder of his father, Landon Minix, last December in North Judson, was in circuit court in Knox for a pretrial conference recently. The primary reason for the conference was to determine if the prosecution and defense would be ready for the jury trial to begin with jury selection on May 14th. Both parties said they will be ready at that time. A final pretrial conference in Judge Hall's courtroom will take place on April 30th. Landon Minix was found deceased at his residence in early December, and he had been shot. Newton and Pulaski counties would lose one court each if the Indiana Senate version of House Bill 1144 becomes law. The legislation was passed by both House and Senate without language abolishing any courts. However, on Thursday last week, an amendment was added in the Senate Appropriations Committee to eliminate judges in 11 total counties. The full Senate voted to approve the legislation on Tuesday by a vote of 33 to 16, with the amendment included. The bill is now going back to the House, where court abolishments were not part of the bill representatives voted for. The House can accept the changes made by the Senate or send the bill to conference committee for final negotiations. The city of Rensselaer continues to replace lead water lines, and Mayor Jeff Phillips said funds left over from a previous project can be put to good use.
We had some funding that was left over in our water tower grant, so we went back to the state revolving fund and asked if we could use those remaining funds to continue to replace the lead lines throughout the city. This has up to 30 homes that we're going to replace the lead lines for. Board of Works approved for us to go out for bids.
Indiana Governor Mike Braun and Health and Human Services Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. made a joint appearance in Indianapolis this week to talk about Kennedy's Make America Healthy Again agenda. Indiana is one of several states taking steps to eliminate candy and pop purchases by people who receive SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps. Critics of the current program, allowing such purchases to be made, say tax dollars are being used to subsidize poor health. Anti-hunger groups, as well as representatives from the beverage industry and Confectioners Association, say changes narrowly target SNAP participants. Since SNAP is run by the Department of Agriculture, excluding food items would require congressional action or states to receive a specific waiver. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you've been injured in an accident, it's important to have help navigating the difficult issues involving your medical bills, treatment, loss of earnings, and future medical needs, as well as dealing with insurance companies. Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and I've been assisting clients with personal injury cases for over 25 years. Let my experience assist you. I'm local and am available to me to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMotte passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place today from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at the Hebron Christian Church at noon Central Time today. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Home. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April 18th from 2 p.m. until 7 o'clock Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 91-year-old Jack A. Whitaker Sr. of Rensselaer passed away on February 28th. Until 6 p.m. on Saturday, April 19th, at the American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Services for Jack A. Whitaker Sr. will be held at the American Legion Post 29 Rensselaer at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Interment will be at the Marion National Cemetery at a later date. Borisma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 100-year-old Kathleen Kindig of Brook passed away on April the 11th. Visitation for Kathleen Kindig will be held Saturday, April 19th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time, until the funeral service at 11 a.m. that day at Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Riverside Cemetery, Brook. Pastor Matt Ballman officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be made at kellerfh.com. 83-year-old Jonah Shell of Rensselaer passed away on Monday, Visitation will be Monday, April 21st from noon until 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jonah Shell will be held on Monday, April 21st at 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with a high near 80. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 51. Saturday, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. Yesterday's area high school softball saw Kankakee Valley slugging their way to a 10-8 home win over Andrean. Cougars connecting for 17 total base hits. Kylie Page, Madeline Hemphill, and Aubrey Hayner, each with 3 hits. Page drove in 2 runs. On the mound for the Cougars, Jessica Beauchamp went the distance 7 innings. Area high school baseball played yesterday. A loss across the state line for South Noonan. 10-0 to Milford. At home, Benton Central defeated by Lafayette Central Catholic 14-4. Turning the page to today's slate of local high school baseball, Rensselaer Central visits Delphi. North Noonan's at Frontier. South Noonan plays host to West Central. Also at home, North White has Faith Christian. Today's local action in high school softball, Rensselaer Central's at Benton Central. Tri-County heads off to Rossville. A home matchup for West Central against Washington Township. North White hosts Scouts. In the NBA, the Bulls' postseason stint, as brief as it can get, eliminated yesterday inside the United Center in the play-in tournament, losing 109-90 to the Miami Heat, marking the 3rd straight season that the Bulls have been wiped out in the play-in tournament at the hands of the Heat. Bulls held to under 40% shooting, led by Josh Giddey's 25 points, also a double-double, 10 rebounds, a game-high 38 points for Heat guard Tyler Hero. For the Heat, they head off to Atlanta, will duel with the Hawks for the 8th and final Eastern Conference playoff spot. MLB, little run support last night for the White Sox, and it showed, dropping the middle game of 3 at home to the Athletics 3-1. White Sox did open up the scoring, 2nd homer of the year for Brooks Baldwin coming in the 3rd. However, the A's tacking on a 3 spot off the White Sox bullpen in the 6th, including a Gio Urshela 2-run go-ahead triple. White Sox lefty Tyler Gilbert takes the loss in relief. It's the final game of the set between the White Sox and A's this afternoon. White Sox looking to prevent getting swept. Yesterday, the White Sox designated for assignment right-handed reliever Mike Clevenger after a 7.94 ERA over 5 outings, while part of the White Sox anticipated future getting the call-up from AAA Charlotte switch-hitting catching prospect Edgar Caro. Cubs concluding their 6-game Southern California road trip, losing the finale of 3 yesterday, a 4-2 loss to the San Diego Padres. For the Padres, they take 2 of 3 in all. The Cubs 3-3 on this road trip between both the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Padres. Matthew Boyd falls to 1-2 on the season. The Cubs lefty 5 1/3 innings, 2 runs on 6 hits. Cubs getting power in the 8th for Pete Armstrong, his 3rd homer on the year. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on 5-pound bag Idaho potatoes on sale this week at Strachan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on the 5-pound bag of Idaho potatoes. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Mantil and Touhyville. Good luck.
This is the story of the one
who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million+ products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh, wow, honey, I love it. It's so beautiful and so sparkly.
Just like you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
I'll wear it every day. It goes with everything.
This Mother's Day, wow Mom with spirit-lifting, outfit-making, express your love jewelry. Shop jtv.com/mom for wow-worthy and budget-friendly styles.
I'm never taking it off.
Another wow factor? Sign up for JTV Text and get $30 off. If she loves jewelry, she'll love JTV.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
Congratulations to Julie and Namat. She knew that the 5-pound bag of Idaho potatoes is on sale this week for just 99 cents when you use your digital rewards account at Stragaman Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StragamanTill.com. You get the in-store sale prices. You can set it up for pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We will draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number once again for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Today's the day that you got to give out all the high fives you can.
High five.
Because it's National High Five Day.
High five. Give him a high five. High five.
It's National High Five Day. High five.
If you really want to get crazy, go for the double high five.
High five.
Happy National High Five Day.
Don't leave me hanging.
Boom. Mic drop.
Let's go.
Welcome into Touhyville, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit jasperremc.com. Find out all about what they've got going on, energy-saving tips, money-saving tips, and more. Also, get into their Smart Hub to find out about outages, alert them of outages, and you can pay your bill right there. Also, want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. That's Virks.com. We are hanging out with you here on the Q98 Gold, streaming on Facebook, on YouTube. Go and like the Touhyville channel on YouTube, or subscribe, rather. It helps us out, helps more people to find us. And then also lets our advertisers know that there's folks out there. We've got some stuff where you can sponsor the video stream, as well as, like McDonald's. Ksanovic Humphrey McDonald's does. You can be a part of that. Get your logo up there on the screen while we're sitting chit-chatting. Okay. Speaking of McDonald's, we continue on with McMadness. So let's just update things. We got quarter pounder with cheese versus the McMuffins. Sausage McMuffin, egg McMuffin, whatever it is that you like to go with. Bacon McMuffin, whatever you choose. It's all the breakfast McMuffins versus the McNuggets. Right now, 64% of the vote going with McNuggets. Looks like that's doing well. I just mixed the two up. Anyway, McNuggets, 64% over hotcakes. Big breakfast with hotcakes. 64% of the vote. 36% going to big breakfast. Then the quarter pounder with cheese versus McMuffins. Wow! 81% of the vote going to quarter pounder with cheese.
Wow.
Did not expect that.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Slide.
Yeah, things starting to take off there. So, okay. Today is, as you heard there, High Five Day.
Mm-hmm.
High five. It's also Haiku Day. And you brought us some breathtaking haikus earlier today. So I asked.
No, I didn't.
I asked our friends over at ChatGPT to come over the haiku for us.
Oh, okay.
So this is what they came up with. Steve forgets the news. She'll rose eyes on live air. Welcome, Hoosiers. Sigh.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
When even ChatGPT can't come up with a good haiku, it's over. We're done with haikus.
There once was a guy who drank beer, whose co-host looked a lot in the mirror. He made them laugh, and the listeners were aghast. And he farted in the studio, and the whole place blew up.
Well, that didn't rhyme.
I don't have to rhyme. That's what I'm learning from haikus.
All right. This is going to be more fun. This may surprise all of you that listen. Here's a segment about food. Is there any other radio show that talks more about food? There can't be. Gordon Ramsay's podcast doesn't.
Strax,
right. Gordon Ramsay's podcast doesn't talk as much about food as we do.
Right.
So we visited the Strax in Crown Point yesterday. You liked that one a lot.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please.
That was big.
Can we possibly get a reconstruction here, or a little uplift? I mean,
well, the building's just a lot bigger. I mean, you'd have to rebuild the whole
but
building.
it was super duper.
Yeah.
Duper super.
Yeah.
And then came the greatest moment. We walked out with our groceries.
Oh.
And the hibiscus truck was delivering.
Just
in the
pulled
front.
up.
Just pulled up. So I got in the truck with them. and took a look, and they had like tropical hibiscuses and like, yeah. So I got myself my first hibiscus
before they even had them priced.
Yep.
They just, you
I
said, how much are
these? They said, I don't know. I went, all right. And I took one.
Yeah, they just came off the truck. We didn't have
I paid for it. I walked back in.
Right,
yeah,
right,
I don't want to.
Yeah, you didn't just walk off. No, you walked back in the store to pay for it.
Yes.
And when you went to ring it up, they said, we don't even have a number for this. What do you think? No.
Well, the girl did say,
they have a price?
What is this?
Yeah.
And I said, it's coming off the truck.
Brand new.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
And the leaves were a little less for the wear. Like it did look like as a plant, it was, God help me, I can't live in this environment.
Yeah.
Because it was like, too cold. I'm tropical. Sorry.
Right.
I think the plane landed in the wrong place.
Right.
But I'm hoping because we have the indoor screen thing, screen porch, that it does well in there.
All right.
So, yeah.
Most popular Easter candies. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
This is according to Food and Wine magazine.
Okay. Most popular.
Mm-hmm.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Cadbury egg.
Okay.
With caramel on the inside.
Okay. That's on the list. Number 3. On the list.
Oh, so there's 2. Don't say Peeps because then nobody's tasting anything. As the most popular.
Okay. But here, I'm even going to help you out for a minute. What would be your favorite Easter candy?
See.
Oh, as soon as I say it, you're going to.
Jelly beans.
No, your favorite
My
Easter
favorite?
candy. Yeah. What would be your favorite? What do you get at Easter all the time?
Lamb butter.
That's not
chocolate covered
candy.
lamb butter.
That's not candy.
What do I get all the time for Easter?
Reese's
buy
peanut
chocolate?
butter eggs.
Oh,
Reese's. I mean, for goodness sakes, I couldn't wait anymore,
gosh.
woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
where was my head?
Right. Number 1 on the list, Reese's peanut
Yes,
butter eggs.
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what is a secret favorite of mine? The See's Suckers for this time of year has strawberry cream.
Oh, all right.
See's out of California, SEES.
Yeah.
And all it reminds me of is my grandmother because her sister lived in California.
Yeah.
And it's big in Vegas too.
Oh.
So whenever she would go visit her sisters, we got See's Suckers back. But it used to be in the grotesque, like coffee and luscious flavors, like yuck.
I had never heard of them until we were married and you were searching for them and we found them online.
Well, now for Halloween, they have caramel apple to die for. And in the summer, they have creamsicle and strawberry cream. And strawberry cream is so good.
Right.
Okay, anyway.
Number 10 on the list, Kinder chocolate candy eggs with toys inside.
Yeah, but that's all year. They do that's the Kinder Bueno stuff. The kids eat like they scoopy out the middle, and it's always got a stupid toy in it.
Scoopy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hershey's milk chocolate candy eggs.
How about jelly beans of any sort?
Starburst jelly beans.
Okay. Now I like Lifesaver jelly beans.
That's what I thought it was Starburst. When I said that, I was going to get excited that they were back.
Lifesaver.
You loved them, and then they disappeared.
They're
gone.
Because the Curse of Cheryl.
Right. You said you liked them. You'd probably like these Lindt milk chocolate bunnies. Because you like the Linder balls.
I like the Linder balls.
Yep.
I don't usually get anything in the little shapes because it's just, I don't think it's filled. I think it's,
it's
those
empty.
big bunnies where they're hollow. I
Never
don't
like that.
No.
Never like that. I used to like the chocolate eggs that were solid, probably the Hershey's eggs. I like those.
Stuff
They
with
were like
stuff
little
inside of it or
kisses.
truffles.
I don't like stuff inside of it. No, I just like chocolate.
Do you like Linder balls or no?
Not really. No, they're fine. But I like chocolate,
Okay.
Sour Patch Kids, probably for kids, I would imagine.
Blech.
Cadbury cream eggs, never liked them ever. Tried once and never went back.
Okay, so we're talking about the cream ones that are like have the egg yolk looking thing on the inside. Ugh, yeah.
Yes.
I
Now-
do like Cadbury caramel eggs.
Yeah.
Or the caramel in
My
Cadbury.
mom used to like
is
the Cadbury
yum.
bars. Like she would get that and it had caramel and I think it might have had raisins in it. I don't know. But yeah. No, maybe. No, am I wrong? I don't know. Yeah.
Like I love the
think
raisin.
so.
Do you
Kinda
remember
remember it.
Raisinets?
Sure.
So Raisinets. What was it called where it came in a square block, and it would almost break your teeth. Like it was a
chunk.
Chunky.
It was called Chunky. Chunky. Yep.
So I love Chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Came with just a chunky milk, like raisins. In
Gotcha.
It.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that
I would just get the milk chocolate. Yeah.
The chocolate off and spits the rest of the stuff out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and I like nuts and stuff. So, number 4, Hershey's milk chocolate. Number 3, Cadbury chocolate mini eggs. Number 2, Reese's peanut butter cups, just regular. And then number 1, Reese's peanut butter eggs. So Peeps not in the top 10. Mm-hmm.
Right, because they're gross.
I agree.
They're
I've never liked
sickening.
Peeps. Yes. It says, even though Peeps missed the top 10 nationally, they were popular in some areas like Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C.
No, they weren't.
Some other regional favorites, Justin's peanut butter cups in San Francisco.
Yeah, have you had those?
No.
They're like all natural, I think.
Oh, yeah. Whoppers in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Cadbury milk chocolate bars in New York City. That's what my mom liked. I think. Cadbury cream eggs in Houston, Portland. Houston and Portland. Jelly beans are the top last minute buy. The spike in popularity goes up 35% the day before Easter for jelly beans. So,
Lifesavers were so good.
Tina says Starburst jelly beans are my favorite. At least I can get them all year long. At Easter is the only time I can find the spectacled jelly beans. I keep jelly beans on hand when my sugar bottoms
Speckled,
out.
not spectacled. They don't put glasses on jelly beans.
Maybe they do. Maybe her jelly beans like to see better. Maybe
she said that, or you said that?
No, it was speckled. No, she said speckled.
Okay, you
I
said.
I know. I misread. But I'm saying maybe her jelly beans have a hard time reading sometimes because the font is small.
I know I do.
Yeah. She says she keeps jelly beans on hand for when her sugar bottoms out.
That's exactly what I
and
keep.
I'm not
them
home
for.
and I can take care of it. Yeah. So there you go. So,
did you know that if
what?
if anything ever happens to a diabetic, 7 to 10 jelly beans will. I mean, it's incredibly fast. How
I think you told me that when you first got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you first were diagnosed. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, multiple things I want to dive into. A crazy Florida story about a wedding. We've got a couple of really good news stories, like some uplifting
Good.
stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some cool things coming up. So stick around for all the fun here in Touhyville.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with a high near 80. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 51. Saturday, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Ileana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
Now is the time to get to Steve's Specialized Services in Rensselaer. They have extended the special Home and Garden Expo prices on Bad Boy mowers and Bandits. You can get those prices now through April 30th. Don't wait. Stop by and test drive them today. Single and crew cabs available. Easy financing is available. Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Like them on Facebook or visit stevesspecialized.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Welcome to the show.
Tell me, what day is it?
Can you tell me what day it is?
Today is Thursday.
How about Thursday?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thursday it is.
Well, now that we've got that settled.
What's on our agenda for the rest of the day? Are you ready to be entertained?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Prepare to have your ribs tickled.
Showtime, baby.
Stephen Sherrill with you here. Good morning. It's Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got one more day till the weekend. Although a lot of the schools are off tomorrow for Good Friday. So a lot of kids getting their weekend started today. Portion of the show is brought to us by Jasper County Fair Association. Spooktacular Camp going on October 17th and 18th. Make your plans for that. Make sure you go and like Jasper County Fair Association on Facebook. They're doing a great job of updating you on all the cool things that are coming to Jasper County Fairgrounds. When there's bingo going on, there's all kinds of cool things that they do year-round at Jasper County Fairgrounds. So go ahead and like them on Facebook to find out more. Also want to mention our friends over at the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're loving that you're sponsoring our video on Facebook and YouTube. We're on Facebook on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages. If you're watching the video, just do us a little favor. Hit the like button. It causes it to go back into more people's feeds because Facebook doesn't show all the stuff to all the people that want to see it. So when you hit like, it tells them, oh, people are interested in this. Let's show it some more. So if you do that, we appreciate it. You share it on your page, even better. Save big money when you use your McDonald's app. I'm telling you from experience. I'm able to get free stuff all the time using my McDonald's app, and it's so easy to use. You just put your debit card on there. You use, I don't know, some people use Apple Pay, whatever you want to use, your easiest way of paying. And you put it in there. You place your order. You don't even have to pull your wallet out. You just pull up and say, my code is bop. And they go, okay.
No, not
welcome.
ba-da-bop-bop.
It might
You
be.
go,
You don't know.
Ba-da-bop-bop-bop.
They asked me to stop singing in the drive-thru.
Oh, okay.
So they and then they say, oh, pull around. Your order's ready, Steve. So, all right. Speaking of,
Guess what time it is?
Well, not yet.
No, too soon.
Too soon.
Okay.
Coming up shortly, Cheryl's getting to pizza quiz. Yes.
We're trying to remember.
Yes. So I appreciate the reminder.
Mhm.
Yes. All right. So all kinds of things to dive into, like this from Florida. Police pulled over a vehicle flying down the road again today at 105 miles per hour. Okay.
Yeah.
In a 45-mile-an-hour zone.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. That was Cheryl telling us her story
Now,
yesterday.
in all fairness, it drops depending on when you're. So I thought I was like in a 65 because I was on the highway. But
okay,
when you're coming into these towns,
Yep.
it'll like drop. Yeah.
Yep.
So, but still 104 and a 65 still
Yeah.
like, too fast.
Yeah. You decide if you thought that this was a good excuse for speeding.
Labor.
On her way to her own wedding, she was running late. It was a bride to be.
I'd let her off. Would
Running-
you let her off?
Yes.
If you were a police officer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Um,
But I would be like,
Oh.
listen, we don't want you to die. So
yeah, I'm wrong. Issue a ticket.
for like $375. It's a big ticket.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whose wedding is it?
It's mine.
What time is it?
It's 30.
Where at?
It's Lord at the courthouse.
So you're already late.
We're trying to get
Just give me a minute. I'll let you take her, but I'm going to give you a court date. It's a mandatory court appearance. All right?
Oh.
For a bride?
Well, she wasn't the one driving. It was somebody was driving her to it. She was in the passenger seat, but yeah. Yeah. Bwomp. Wait, where's the music? It's he gets it today.
Yeah.
All right. How about an uplifting story? You showed me this yesterday after the show. 2-year-old boy in Arizona went missing Monday night for 16 hours. The child somehow walked 7 miles through a remote area in Arizona, and before being found and led safely by a ranch dog named Buford. I mean, just unbelievable.
Well, and the story, are you going to play the story or you're just kind of talking about it?
Well, just a little bit of what the rancher had to say and
So-
somebody from the sheriff's office. Go ahead.
Well, my heart dropped when I like researched the story. It brought me back to my own daughters. She was changing the youngest's diaper. The husband was doing repairs on the roof, and the kid wandered off.
Walked off. Yeah.
I told you, and I said the story to you. I just got, I was like shaken because
Those are the ones that get me with
Yay.
When things like that happen with the what could have been. That's what gives me the judge up the back. Yeah.
well,
you know.
and there's even more what could have been if you're playing this stuff because
Yeah.
mountain lions were tracking the
rescue
people.
I mean, just
And it's by Sedona, which is where I'm going with Harley.
hiking.
We're going hiking in Sedona.
You told me that yesterday, and
And
I'm
I'm like,
not gonna lie. I don't know that I'm that thrilled about the hiking thing. I mean, it's
Well, I
I've-
just thought,
I've-
have
I've-
you seen the mountains in Sedona?
No.
Gorge.
Great.
So you do
So
it
look
at
at 'em.
like, I know. That's my thoughts after this story because I'm not in the mood to like be face to face with. It's bad enough that I'm like snakes. Now mountain lions, pass.
Well, and the snakes out there are not like the snakes that we have here.
Right. And
Those are the real ones.
well, right. And mountain lions, like
Yeah.
the way I look at it is like It's the one time, like me being zaftig, which is Yiddish for like a little plump,
Okay.
like is attractive. Like,
well, but
like they're like, oh, I can get a lot of meat off of this one.
Well, and that's not easy. Like hiking in 100-degree weather.
Well,
like
I'm
this,
not
you know.
saying we're not. I mean, we're not climbing like Mount St. Helens or something. Like we're just, or whatever big mountain. It's just
we hiked at Star Rock and I was tired.
Right, walking up the stairs makes me tired. So
yeah. So here's the rancher and the sheriff's office talking about the rescue.
It's in their blood, you know, they're guardians and stuff. Way there, I see Buford.
Meaning Buford the dog.
Coming down the deal right there with a little blonde-haired boy with him.
He was young and ended up wandering further than anyone would have hoped. Not only did we search on foot, but also there were some of the razors and 4x4s, as well as we did make use of some of the helicopters to make sure that we were doing everything we could to locate the child.
There was 1,000 ways for that to go really, really bad
Yeah.
in one good way, and luckily it turned out to be the good way.
Yeah, that's the part that gets
thank
me.
God, thank God. I
Yeah,
mean, that's like,
Mhm.
and even 16 hours. Yeah.
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 Like that he was out by himself overnight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, overnight. This kid, didn't know what was going on. Yeah, just so scary. So glad it all worked out, though, obviously. So a woman called into a radio show in Canada the other day. She was upset because her husband didn't cry at their own wedding, but burst into tears when Rory McIlroy won the Masters.
We got married 2 years ago, and he sees me in my wedding dress coming down the aisle. This man does not shed a tear. My dad gave this beautiful speech on our wedding day. Nothing. Yesterday, he's watching this golf tournament, and he cried when whatever his name is, when he won, he cried over a golf. It is the maddest I've ever been.
Little jealous, little upset.
There is a little truth to that, though. I don't blame her. I don't.
Really?
Well, if here you have a husband or a mate that like you just kind of write off because they don't cry at anything. I mean,
Right.
if you looked at me in my wedding, you cried when
but I'm a very emotional man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. But I mean, there are times that even at those moments, you're not moved by those moments. But then listen, I'm not a golfer at all. I sobbed.
Yeah.
I sobbed at his little daughter Poppy hitting the hole in one, or what had the putt, making the putt.
Right.
But when he hugged, I cried multiple times. I cried when he dropped to his knees because I thought, here we go. I thought all that tied up, like 14 years or 11 years, 12 years, something like that, of not winning. The last time he won, he didn't have gray hair, is what they were saying. Like, so he's 25 and now he's, let's say 41 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then he choked on he was up or down by 11. Like he had an 11 point swing and then, or bogeyed. I don't know how many. I mean, he just gave it all away.
Yeah, he didn't have an 11-point lead, but I get what you're saying. He had the chance to win it by a shot and missed it. And so then just tied. So when you see up in the corner that -11, -12, that's how far under par he is for the tournament.
Right. So this just goes to explain to you that I don't know squat about
Doesn't matter.
golf at all.
Yeah.
But when I heard that and watched his reaction and watched his whole body sobbed, and then he hugged his wife, then he hugged his friend, then he hugged his caddy. I was a mess all over the place. And then
the sixth person never do this.
Yeah.
In history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he did a grand slam on top of it.
Yeah.
But
unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that said, calling into a radio show being it's you can see, you can hear the jealousy there a little bit. Yeah.
Well, it's not that. It's like
right.
It's not a bad jealousy. It's more like, seriously, you're moved by this, but you're not moved by me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could feel her. I do.
Oh, that's funny.
And I think it's funny later.
Yeah.
But it's legit.
Yeah.
Not funny a little bit.
Yeah. She said she was mad. Yeah.
She said it was the maddest she's been.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
By the way, we were talking about Easter candies before. Julie says, "Good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Black jelly beans or original are her favorite." Yeah.
Black licorice, black jelly.
Not for
Ugh.
me. No, thank you. I'll pass. You can have
But-
all mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on accident. You know? And
Yep.
you know how I don't know which jelly bean company should be held liable and taken to court, but
Wow.
there is a company that's got the black jelly beans look grape. They kind of look like dark. So it's like a grape. You stick it in your mouth and it's black licorice. And there is a special place in
Yeah. I don't think I do good with things that don't look like the way they're supposed to taste. There's a thing that you got before, cotton candy grapes. They throw me off. It's not that I don't like them. They taste really good. They taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, but they are
throw me off.
weird
They're-
where
it's
you're like,
I-
wait, huh?
I can't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It's like the green ketchup. Just nope. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't. No.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
So there's some things that don't work, bleh, and then there's some things that don't work, and it's a cotton candy grapes might not work for you because like of the
It's just
weird
weird.
taste,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not as
Doesn't
bad
mean-
as green ketchup.
But green ketchup tastes just like ketchup.
It
It's
was
like when you
just a
got
little
that
bit
that
weird.
dark black water. Tasted just like water. If you closed your
Oh,
eyes, it was
yeah.
just water.
I felt like I was
But it looked
drinking
so
dirt.
weird. Ah,
Right. Yeah.
The
I'm
bottle
trying to-
ended up getting thrown away. We had it
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for months.
Yep.
There was nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But
Right.
I should have used it to make coffee because then I wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I felt like I was pouring dirt into my
It was
like I was
too
like
weird.
zhuzh, brrr.
Too weird.
Yeah.
Yes. This might surprise you. Firefest has been postponed. Firefest 2 has been postponed indefinitely.
Can I just tell you,
Shocking.
when I saw the story and I saw them covering it on, the national news, I'm like, this guy has not paid all the people back from the first one. He is on probation. How is that not a violation of probation? How would he ever be allowed to do any sort of thing like that again?
I don't know.
And it's not. It was millions. I think the cheapest ticket was $5,000, and people were buying. I want to know who's buying that.
Nobody. That's why there is no thing. They said it was going to be in Playa del Carmen, and people checked. They didn't have any knowledge of the event being there. There was no permits. There was
Well,
no
they
nothing. It
hadn't
was,
secured a date.
there was nothing.
Right.
There was nothing for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes.
Well, it was supposed to come up now. Like it
yeah.
was supposed to. So
yeah.
how do you not have anything booked? Like I would think it would take me, like if we had one of these, we were doing a Touhyville cruise. It would take. We'd have to do it 2 years from now to do all the planning and the advertising and the this and the that. We couldn't throw that together in 2 months.
Yeah. Of course, the first concert, the first Firefest, landed Billy McFarland in federal prison for 4 years. There was 2 documentaries about the debacle. Still, it didn't stop people from paying thousands of dollars for this one. So people did buy tickets for this one.
Yeah, I just don't get how his probation officer didn't see that and go, you know what? You got out early after 4 years and you didn't learn a thing, a lesson. So you know what? We're going to open the doors again and toss you in, and
You
then
would think that
come
would be
out
a
when
thing.
you learn.
Yeah, you would think that would be a thing that they would.
Yeah, I mean, if I was his probation officer, I'd be on high alert. He'd be at the top of my list of people to watch for being a bad boy.
Yeah, very strange. Nate Bargatze's going to host the Emmys in September. I'm excited about that. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of his, and I think he will be good in front of celebrities. I think he'll be. I think he'll be all set. I think that's. I think that'll be a fun thing. For him to be the host of the Emmys. I think that's going to be.
Well,
a lot
he's
of fun.
funny and he's really good, spontaneous about nothing, like talking about. Kind of like Jim Gaffigan reminded me of, like with the little ketchup packets and the bowling, who wants to eat and then stick their fingers in their bowling ball, like that kind of like
just kind of casual
everyday
real life
casual
stuff.
real life stuff. Yeah.
One of the real life things that knocked me out from him, because I've thought the same thing and I never thought to put it into a joke, is when he was home from the road one time, and his wife had sold something on Facebook Marketplace, and he said, she's selling old stuff from around the house. So best case scenario, we get $5 for this handbag. Worst case scenario, a murderer just came to our home.
Right.
And I think that all the time, like, oh, let's just meet in our driveway, and hopefully you're not like a serial killer. Like
Right.
that would be great if
Yeah.
you're not a serial killer. So, all right, it is time now for the new time, same grade contest, pizza quiz.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Justin.
Hey, Justin. How are you, bud?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. So today is Mustang Day, and that is because on this date in history, the Ford unveiled its newest model, the Mustang. What year was the first Mustang put out there to the world? 1960, 1962, or 1964? What year did Ford unveil the Mustang? 60, 62, or 64? What do you think?
I'm going to say 64.
Yes!
Yes!
1960. How did you know that? You were looking it up over there, weren't you? Googling.
I was ready for
Don't
to ask
you-
for help.
Just talking about that.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so perfect. All right. Hold on, Justin. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your information, and we will get you a pizza from Rick's Pizza.
All righty.
Thank you, sir. There you go. We'll see if we can get a winner again tomorrow as well.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Save big money on your next project now at Menards. Menards is the leading supplier of quality roof and floor trusses. Choose from our large selection of residential and post frame trusses or design custom trusses specifically for your project. Get started on your building project today in store or on Menards.com. Plus, view our weekly flyer for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
The new Mega Millions from the Hoosier Lottery is here, and it's more mega than ever, with automatic multipliers on every play and non-jackpot prizes from $10 to $10 million. It's the most mega millions yet. Play responsibly.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Find the award-winning service you need with shelter insurance agent Lauren Berenda on 231 in Rensselaer.
Go beyond the racetrack with the Kawasaki Ninja 1100 SX ABS, a versatile sport tourer for the sport bike enthusiast. Experience a high-performance 1099cc inline four-cylinder engine, advanced next-level technology, and superb comfort for spirited runs or all-day riding. The Ninja 1100 SX ABS sets the standard for sport touring performance.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
Progressive knows when you're in your RV, you're already on vacation. That's when you become Vacation You, who just camped where there's absolutely no shade. Even though regular you burns easily. In fact, Vacation You burns too, but is too stubborn to admit it, which is why regular you gets in trouble at the dermatologist because Vacation You doesn't do doctors. So bundle your RV with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
97.7 The Q. This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Stark County man, Timothy Minix, who was charged with the murder of his father, Landon Minix, last December in North Judson, was in circuit court in Knox for a pretrial conference recently. The primary reason for the conference was to determine if the prosecution and defense would be ready for the jury trial to begin with jury selection on May 14th. Both parties said they will be ready at that time. A final pretrial conference in Judge Hall's courtroom will take place on April 30th. Landon Minix was found deceased at his residence in early December, and he had been shot. Newton and Pulaski counties would lose one court each if the Indiana Senate version of House Bill 1144 becomes law. The legislation was passed by both House and Senate without language abolishing any courts. However, on Thursday last week, an amendment was added in the Senate Appropriations Committee to eliminate judges in 11 total counties. The full Senate voted to approve the legislation on Tuesday by a vote of 33 to 16, with the amendment included. The bill is now going back to the House, where court abolishments were not part of the bill representatives voted for. The House can accept the changes made by the Senate or send the bill to conference committee for final negotiations. The city of Rensselaer continues to replace lead water lines, and Mayor Jeff Phillips said funds left over from a previous project can be put to good use.
We had some funding that was left over in our water tower grant, so we went back to the state revolving fund and asked if we could use those remaining funds to continue to replace the lead lines throughout the city This has up to 30 homes that we're going to replace the lead lines for. Board of Works approved for us to go out for bids.
Indiana Governor Mike Braun and Health and Human Services Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. made a joint appearance in Indianapolis this week to talk about Kennedy's Make America Healthy Again agenda. Indiana is one of several states taking steps to eliminate candy and pop purchases by people who receive SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps. Critics of the current program, allowing such purchases to be made, say tax dollars are being used to subsidize poor health. Anti-hunger groups, as well as representatives from the beverage industry and Confectioners Association, say changes narrowly target SNAP participants. Since SNAP is run by the Department of Agriculture, excluding food items would require congressional action or states to receive a specific waiver. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
84-year-old Joyce Fox of DeMott passed away on April 11th. Visitation for Joyce Fox will take place today from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at the Hebron Christian Church. Funeral services will take place at the Hebron Christian Church at noon Central Time today. Interment will be at the Hebron Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Geisen Funeral Home. 42-year-old Christopher Allen Hovis of Rensselaer passed away on April 12th. Friends may call on Friday, April 18th from 2 p.m. until 7 o'clock Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Christopher Allen Hovis will be held on Saturday, April 19th at 10:30 a.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel. Interment will follow at Weston Cemetery, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to benefit Chris's children in care of Bridget Hovis. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 91-year-old Jack A. Whitaker Sr. of Rensselaer passed away on February 28th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. on Saturday, April 19th at the American Legion Post 29 in Rensselaer. Services for Jack A. Whitaker Sr. will be held at the American Legion Post 29 Rensselaer at 4 p.m. on Saturday. Interment will be at the Marion National Cemetery at a later date. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. 100-year-old Kathleen Kindig of Brook passed away on April the 11th. Visitation for Kathleen Kindig will be held Saturday, April 19th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Central Time, until the funeral service at 11 a.m. that day at Brook United Methodist Church, with interment to follow at Riverside Cemetery, Brook. Pastor Matt Bauman officiating. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Brook United Methodist Church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be made at kellerfh.com. 83-year-old Jonah Shell of Rensselaer passed away on Monday. Visitation will be Monday, April 21st from noon until 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Jonah Shell will be held on Monday, April 21st at 3 p.m. at Steinke Funeral Home, Rensselaer, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Steinke Funeral Home. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with a high near 80. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 51. Saturday, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
The riffs that built classic rock are played here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
You know what today is.
It's Thursday.
Thursday?
It's Thursday, it is Thursday. Okay.
Thursday. End of the week?
It's not over yet. Tomorrow's Friday.
Should we get started?
Where should we start?
Do what?
This show.
I have a show to do.
Let's go out there and win. Now go get 'em.
Places, please. All right, everyone, it's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Trail, we're having fun on a Thursday, heading towards your Easter weekend. Tomorrow's Good Friday. Sunday is Easter. If you don't have anything planned, you don't have your dinner plans all set up or your breakfast or lunch plans, well, Good Table Restaurant in Kentland's got you all covered, okay? Specials for this Easter Sunday. Baked ham, roast turkey, roast pork, filet mignon with jumbo shrimp, roast prime rib, half roasted chicken, fried catfish, bourbon pork chops, all kinds of good stuff going on there. Kids get free cupcakes on Easter Sunday with the meal. Cheesecake included with all specials as well. For this Sunday at the Good Table in Kentland, find out more on their Facebook page, the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland. Also, want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook, offering a great array of personalized services for all their residents, whether it's short-term, long-term, whatever it is, they're there to help you out. Visit georgeaid.org to find out more about what the folks do at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Scott and his great staff do an unbelievable job there of taking care of their residents, whether they be short-term or long-term. All right, head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, like us, of course, and cast your vote in McMadness. Rages on. Mm-hmm. We are in our Elite 8 right now, ATE. McNuggets versus hotcakes, or big breakfast with hotcakes. Chicken McNuggets, 70% of the vote right now. Quarter pounder with cheese versus McMuffins. Quarter pounder with cheese is running away with it. Mm-hmm. I'm stunned. I thought this was going to be a tight race. 84% of the vote, quarter pounder with cheese. I haven't even cast my vote yet. I feel like I can't. Mm-hmm. I'm in a both category. Yeah. The first one was easy, McNuggets over big breakfast. I haven't got a big breakfast since I was a little kid. Doesn't mean I don't like it, but it's not one of my go-tos. McNuggets are one of my go-tos. Quarter pounder with cheese and sausage McMuffin with egg are my two go-tos. I cannot pick. But I have to.
But you have to. Mm-hmm.
Going quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah.
I think I love when we get our breakfasts.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we do it so often that the quarter pounder with cheese now has become a treat. Mm-hmm. Where the breakfast is more of like a regular breakfast that we do on the weekends.
Yeah.
So, okay. Speaking of doing things on the regular, all of us have forever been like, oh, I dropped something on the floor, 5-second rule, pick up the Oreo and eat it. No problem. 5-second rule.
See, and I thought it was a 3-second rule, but
okay. 3-second rule? Okay.
That's what I thought it was, but yeah.
I thought it was a 20-minute rule. So I was like, who put that there on the floor? It looks perfectly good.
Right. Steve's like it depends rule. If it's a vegetable, I could care less, and I'm not going to eat that stuff no matter what. If it's a donut, on the other hand.
Right. Well, a microbiologist took to TikTok.
Oh, boy.
He's a TikTok doc, if you will,
mm-hmm.
to see if this is real and put it to the test. He put a Petri dish on the ground for various time limits, ranging from 0 seconds to 1 minute, then cultivated the samples to see which bacteria developed. What a fun little science project that is. No, I know none of us want to do it, want to know. Right. But what a fun little science project, yeah. I think.
And I hope he didn't do it off my kitchen floor.
I,
Do you know what I mean?
I
Could
think
you
he did it
imagine
off
if
his
he
own
did it off
floor.
his own floor,
I'm
and then you find out like
thinking he probably did. Yeah. So he took the TikTok. So in this experiment, every sample from 0 to 1 minute had evidence of microbial growth. Microbial? Yeah. Microbial? Microbial growth. I'm like a doctor.
You're like a doctor who can't pronounce anything.
Listen,
You're like a doctor that we talk to in a third world country.
I could get a job at that
Customer
Orlando hospital my dad
service
was
desk,
in. I could get a job there.
Right. One moment while I look in my
yeah. Let
translator.
me see what ice water. Okay, I'll see you in an hour.
Right.
Showing that no amount of floor time is safe when it comes to contamination. The samples didn't all come back the same though, but they did not trend worse than they did not trend worse the longer they'd been on the floor. The 5-second dish had about the same amount of microbes as the sample that was left on the floor for a minute.
Okay, so you came on scene with the kids when they were older, sort of 10 and 7.
Yeah, 10 and 7. Mm-hmm.
So I don't think this really applies to you in terms of showing how much you love them at that point. You did it in different ways, like buying like Blockbuster videos and things like that for them. But what's the worst thing as a parent that you've ever done for your kid in that scenario?
Well, in that scenario, I don't like of eating something.
Well, like in terms of motherhood, okay? And I don't know, maybe I don't think I'm the lone, person on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The worst I've ever done is I've been to a park,
okay,
where they have the mulchy, like your kids are on the swing and you're in the mulch,
okay,
right?
Uh-huh.
Which is clearly people are stepping all over that place.
Yeah.
Your kid drops their dum-dum,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's covered in wood, and you don't have a second one.
Mm-hmm.
So as a mother, you either have a kid that's crying and brokenhearted because they accidentally dropped their dum-dum,
mm-hmm.
and you don't,
mm-hmm.
or you stick the sucker in your mouth, spit the stuff out, pour your bottled water over it, and then hand it to your kid. That's what I've done.
Okay. Now I have a question, because that's what I was going to get to. Why in your mouth if you've got a bottle of water? Just wash it off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I've
never been to a
something.
park.
Mm-hmm.
Never been to a park that didn't have a water fountain. That was the first thing that went through my head. Is I'm like, there's got to be a water fountain somewhere.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're at the kids area and there's a water. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what parks have water fountains.
Oh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to a park. I mean,
some of them have those like concrete
fountains.
ones where you play the game where you put the fingers on the tube and then you get the other one to splash up in someone's face and up their nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think if any parks like around here are there water fountains? I don't think so.
I don't go to parks a lot, but
would you do that for your kid? If they dropped a safety sucker on the ground at Navy Pier, would you pick it up, suck it, and give it back to them?
Probably not.
You better get into the parent club. Like, come on now.
Listen, I cleaned puke. I did plenty of parenting things.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm putting a germ-infested sucker in my mouth. I
don't know that I don't want to know about germs.
I'd probably use maybe a little bit of spit and wipe it, but I don't think I'd put it in my mouth.
I do not want to know about germs. I do carry like germa stuff,
got
germa
some
spray.
here in the studio. I've got some
but
hand
only
sanitizer.
Since COVID, really.
Yes.
Like when I had kids, I'd keep it in the car because of the sticky fingers, because then you're getting it everywhere.
Yep.
And I did carry wipes because that would make sure my seats are all nice and the dashboard was good.
Yes. Uh-huh.
But in terms of like something dropping like on a ground or making sure the kids like wash their hands, because I really didn't. I mean, we'd wash our hands after the bathroom, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
we were not
we didn't
wash a phone.
Listen, I 100% admit I didn't wash my hands as much before COVID as I do now. And some of it is not just to fight off COVID. Through COVID, it made me think about how I didn't get sick at all during all that because of masks and super washing. And I'm like, so why am I not? Like, yeah.
But
I'm hand sanitizer more now than I ever was, and I don't like the feeling or the smell of it.
Yeah.
You got me really good watermelon smelling stuff, so now I don't mind.
Yeah.
Because it smells great when I do it in the car. Yeah.
Touchland. The little.
So, but I'm I've always been I don't like stuff on me person. So if I'm eating pancakes and my hands get sticky, I really want to get them off, even though I know I'm going to get them sticky again.
Yeah, I don't like sticky either, but I also don't like knowing, like this microbiologist. I sorry, I can't be with you. As a partner, I don't even know if we could be friends because you're going to tell me stuff like here. The thing that sticks on my head with this story is the day I found out that urine is the top ingredient in a candy bowl at every restaurant.
Oh, or
like
or
on the
nut
mints,
bowl
the
or whatever. Yeah.
right. I'd never given that any thought.
Yeah.
I never touched that candy again ever.
Nope. Or the peanut bowl or anything.
Ever.
Never
touched a peanut bowl.
I'm with you 100%.
Now, what was the other thing that we found out and that I changed? I'm trying to think. There's the candy bowl, the nut bowl. Like, I can't, like, bathrooms. They were like, well, think about it. What's on the toilet flusher? You go to the baseball game, you go to the bathroom, you're all putting the paper on, so none of the ick is on your butt, right? And then you go and flush the toilet with your hand. So now, ever since then, always with the foot. Always with the gym shoe.
So here's the thing. I used to do that too. And then I thought about it. I do it. But then the next thing I do is I wash my hands. So the next thing I do is I'm getting it all off of there.
Right. I don't want it on my hands.
Right. But we're all walking around in the world. It's landing on us.
That's the ick where in my head
I know.
I'm picturing someone else's pee-pee on my fingers for even a second and a half.
Don't touch your toothbrush. Just say it. Don't touch your toothbrush.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's
like, but don't talk to me about that. Like, la 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 la. No.
Put her fingers in her headphones.
No, I'm putting my fingers in my headphones. It's right. No. So I couldn't be friends with like
I know.
A microbiologist. I couldn't be friends.
Yep.
No.
I get it. I totally understand.
I don't want to know.
I understand completely. I was the guy my mom used to laugh at me because when I was a little kid, I would play in the dirt and sand and I'd get stuff on my hands and I'd need it washed off.
Yeah.
And then I'd go right back to playing in the dirt and stuff. And then I'd get it on my hands. Then
like
I have no problem getting dirty. I worked for a short time as a plumber.
Right.
I'll touch filth, like gross stuff, like in the toilet. Like so it doesn't bother me at all to pick up Ace's dog stuff. Not even in the slightest, you know. And
now it doesn't bother me to pick up Ace's stuff just because it's Ace. But if there's other dog poop out there, not a chance.
Oh yeah, I pick it up all the time with the bag. Yeah. If I see it out there, which don't put it out there. But so
clean up your own dog stuff.
Right. Don't do that. Yeah. So that said, I'm still like that. I still don't want anything on my hand. Like I will wash my hands and
Steve, I'm the same way with sand. I was a sand modeler. So
it's why I don't like the beach.
For years.
I'm being 100% honest. It's why I don't like the beach. I don't like that I will go in the water to wash off my feet and
then they'll be
and then I'll get sandy again. I hate that part of the beach. I love the idea of going in the ocean.
Yeah, I love the beach and I love the ocean,
really
but I can't. Yeah.
I hate the sand everywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm the same way. So we used to do the Chicago sand modeling contest. And it was part of our camp, like our day camp. This was when I was young.
Right.
And every year we had a team of people that would win or come in the top 3 of the sand modeling contest. I couldn't there was only so much I could take when I would touch I would touch the sand, and we'd comb the sand, because you've got to do it. We did Fred Flintstone and Wilma. We did huge
Killer
pieces.
stuff, yeah.
And I would, every 5 seconds, I would be like,
No,
get this
that's
stuff
how I
off
am.
me. It's
I
gross.
don't want it on me at all.
I don't like
I
it.
know. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day. So hang out for that.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trade starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjoe.edu.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Whoa. More fiber?
What?
Down here, buddy. It's me, your spoon. Constipation with belly pain still coming back.
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, but Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Good morning.
Today's Thursday. Telling me this why.
And you're telling me this why?
Who are you? Yoda?
Why are you in such a bad mood this morning?
What do you think?
I'm tired.
And I'm working.
Maybe you need some more coffee. There's not enough coffee in Brazil for this.
I love your positive attitude. Right, positive.
Enough chit chat.
It's showtime.
It's always showtime in Touhyville. Having fun all the time. Stephen Sherrill with you here, hanging out, doing our thing. Thank you for getting your day started with us. You know, I know we say it, but I don't ever want anybody to take it flippantly. We really do appreciate that you guys listen to us. I know there's choices on what you could do in the morning, and we had some time off with my dad, and and you guys just right back to us hanging out again. So it really does mean a lot to us that you guys spend your morning with us each and every day. And we love spending it with you guys. So I just want you guys to know that it's really, really appreciated. Portion of the show is brought to us by Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out some of the movie times they've got for Easter. They've got some different movies there. You've got the Last Supper Part 3. That's gone. I'm sorry. That yesterday was the last day for that. But you can see King of Kings. That's an animated movie. There's also Sinners, Drop, Amateur, and a Minecraft movie. All there at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com for all the movie times. Also, want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season and save big all this week with their Easter egg hunt sale. Going on today all this week through Saturday. Find an Easter egg there with special savings inside from 10 to 50% off at Another Season in DeMont. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. So many cool things going on for spring at Another Season in DeMont. So make your plans to get over there. Time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's Dumb Criminal comes back to us from Florida. We go back to Florida. This is absolutely nutty cuckoo. Sometimes you run into people and you're like, there is obviously something wrong with you. 45-year-old Stephen Cusimano stopped at a kid's lemonade stand last week, bought a glass of lemonade, drank it, then got mad when he wasn't allowed to refill it. First of all, it's a kid's lemonade stand. Second of all, have you ever been to a lemonade stand? This is what you do.
Please don't tell me a bad story like he robbed the kid or took all his money.
No, this is the Dumb Criminal story where it's all good and upbeat and positive.
Where it all ends well. Said no one ever.
He turns over a new leaf and helps the kids raise money for their mom who's in the hospital. Is this a Lifetime movie? What's
and that's
happening
when you
here?
check in. The kid is protected. P.
Right.
Prosperous. P. Prolific.
Yeah.
P.
No, that is not what happened. Apparently, there was an adult woman there at the stand with several kids. Stephen confronted her, grabbed her by the wrist aggressively, and was standing in a fighting stance and threatened to beat her up over a glass of lemonade. He eventually walked away. Thankfully, the woman called the police. They tracked Stephen down and arrested him. He confirmed the woman's story, but said he just grabbed her because she was talking blank to him. Oh, well, then that's a reason.
Right. And I'd love to know if this talking blank to him was like, no, sir, we don't have refills. Like, is that what you consider talking blank to him?
Right. Is
like,
talking blank
no,
going,
sir, like that'll be another $1.
Hey, ding dong. Have you ever been to a lemonade stand?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Whack nut. Stephen was charged with felony battery. No word on how old the female was, but she was an adult. Or how many children were there to witness this ding dong's actions. So I remember we did a lemonade.
What a way to scare a kid into never being able to do that again.
Now he's never going to open a business
now
again.
You traumatize the kid on a lemonade stand.
What is wrong with you?
Right.
Yeah. So I remember when we were kids, we did a lemonade stand on our corner. We used to do it all the time.
Did you really?
In the summertime? Sure.
Okay.
And there was a guy across the street who was one of these like worker outer like bodybuilder guys. So he came over and we were selling him for $0.25.
Yeah.
So I think he gave us a 20 for like a whole pitcher. And,
right.
And he took the whole pitcher, cracked a raw egg into it, and then just drank the whole thing. Like he was one of these like
Rocky.
bodybuilder guys. Yeah.
Good grief.
But to us, $20 was what we hoped to make all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were doing it probably to go to the garage sale down the block and buy baseball cards, go to the little store and buy Swedish fish.
Right,
We didn't, So
right. And
yeah.
then do you remember when you would give the 20 and the kid would be like, oh,
Right.
like a 20, like all they wanted is $1 or enough candy to buy or enough money to buy like their candy. And so now they have a 20,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's there's lots of videos out there of Gary Vee doing that kind of stuff because one of his early ways of making money was flipping stuff from garage sales. So he goes out and does videos of garage sales, and there's almost always a little kid selling lemonade, and he'll give him like a $20, $100 bill, or and just say no, that's yours. Way to go being an entrepreneur at this age. So protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Of course, when Mr. P visits a lemonade stand, I'm sure he will make sure that he helps the young child prosper with their lemonade stand. Yes. When Mr. P shows up at your house to get you back in, he will be patient and make sure that he does a precise job to get you back into your home or your car. He will leave everything perfectly the way it was before because he has pass-through technology to not affect your paint or window of your car if you are locked out of your car. Hardware, locksmith, surveillance, and more. Call 219-866-7171. Like Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook. And if you can head to the new website to check it out, mrplocksmith.com.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Increasing clouds, breezy with a high near 65. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Partly sunny and windy with a high near 80. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 51. Saturday, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Cloudy with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 44.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunity.
Make it a play day with Hoosier Lottery Games, a chance to treat yourself when it's time to take a break. Get in on the fun with chances to win starting at just $1. Play responsibly.
Spring has sprung at another season in DeMott. Everywhere you turn are the tastes, smells, feels of spring. New candles from Swan Creek, charcuterie goodies including dips, chocolates, drink mixes, snack items, and more. At another season, there's no need to wait for April showers. Forever flowers are always in bloom. Easter is on its way, and another season has gifts that'll make the Easter Bunny jealous. Hop on in and shop today. Another Season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Visit online at anotherseasonfloral.com. Like them on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In is celebrating 20 years of serving up the best frozen custard around. It might be our birthday, but you and your family this summer will get the presents. If it's been a while since you last visited us, make your plans to pass a visit soon and remember all the good times you had with us. And if you're a regular, well, we want to see you too. You'll come for the frozen custard, but you'll stay for the food. Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering, all-American comfort food. And be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with the flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street, behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and all the other delicious specials.
Morocco Classic Rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
What day is it? Look at the calendar.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday. You have changed something in this room. I've changed my mind.
About what?
About waking up. What else is there to do?
Going back to sleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Please, wake up!
Why?
Why? You're going to miss out. You're going to miss it.
Miss what? The show. Show's not over.
In fact,
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Nope, not over yet. We still got some more fun things to dive into. Also coming up a little bit later on. We end on a high note. Of course, if you didn't know, we now end the show at 9 o'clock each morning as the pizza quiz has moved. It is now at around 10 to 8 Central Time. So your chance to win a pizza from Rick's Pizza. Portion of the show is brought to us by Supercuts. Don't settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell. Visit them today and get yourself looking great at Supercuts. Also want to mention our friends over at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit Model1ChevroletofKentland.com. Customer satisfaction is number one. Sure, it's a new name, new owners, but it's the same great service and same great folks that you're used to. They were part of Elsip Chevrolet and a lot of them part of Emerson Sondergrath. Now it is Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland, and they are glad to take care of you and get you into your next new or used vehicle. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. Keep your voting on McMadness. We'll find out tomorrow who our final four will be. We all want to have a good day. It's our job here in the morning. We do our best to try and get people happy, bring them into a good place to start their day. Apparently, there's a mathematical formula for a truly joyful day. Okay? So a way to put together a joyful day. They say, according to this new study of researchers, okay?
Okay.
In a study, researchers analyzed how thousands of people spent their time across more than 100 activities. They compared that to how the people rated their day and looked for patterns on their days rated better than usual. They came up with a scientific formula. Okay.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Walk outside.
Okay.
Does it have anything to do with walking outside or walking in nature? Taking a walk.
It says 2 hours of exercise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, like I heard some people speaking about the most, what was it? The richest people or owners of businesses, what their two habits are.
Mm-hmm.
One is reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
And it not true book. So fiction.
Like a fiction book. Okay.
Reading fiction. Because like your mind starts to like create the scenario that you don't know about. Like, you know, so fiction and taking a walk for 20 minutes in a forest or a place where there's trees or nature.
Yeah. I think number 3 is rolling around in all their money. That also leads to joyful time.
Just being rich is rich.
Also makes
Thanks, Cheryl.
Joyful.
That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Chris, one of those. Just sit there in the corner. Just co-host, will you?
No, I always love that
Which
stuff.
means
Though.
like speaking less.
No. No, I always love those though. The
logical ones, like
here's what rich people do to please themselves. They fly off into space for $1 million each.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you all should do it.
Yes.
That's what
everyone
Gail
should-
King
yeah,
says.
yes.
You all should
Mhm.
take an 11-minute flight. We all should do that at a
Everyone should
cost
do
of
that. Yep.
gazillions of
Yeah,
dollars.
uh-huh.
Sure thing, Gail.
Yeah.
We're trying to afford the eggs.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Although I
yeah,
got the hookup.
You did.
I got
You
the famous
did.
Isabel eggs.
Yes.
And side note, I know you're right in the middle of stuff.
No, but why should
we
that
gotta
matter?
kind of. I'm sorry. Yeah, that'd be a first. Right.
I couldn't help it.
It's not even a side note. It's what is that called? As we deflect or whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
I couldn't help it. No, go ahead. You know I'm just having fun with you.
No, but we do need to talk about
Yes.
how it felt for both of us to sit on the couch together, because I didn't open. I knew what was coming, sort of,
Mhm.
but we got to see somebody's reaction
Uh-huh.
to listening to us through YouTube.
Yes.
And that's we've never seen that before.
So I was telling you,
So,
so I've been
sorry.
doing radio for
No,
what,
keep
31
on,
years?
Keep on. I'm just
Yeah,
you keep on with your story and
No,
then
it's over. So the show's done. So no, I have been doing this for what, 31 years.
Oh.
And I've never had that go on, like
Right.
where and this is going to sound really weird. I don't know how else to put it though, but that I've been able to experience someone listening to me
And
like,
reacting.
or to us, like that,
yeah, in a cool way.
yeah, like because I'm always doing it, so I
Right.
can't possibly experience it.
Right.
So this is the first time ever in my career where the whole show's on video. Even when I did internet radio, my partner at the time, Tony, wanted to do video. Everybody was like, "Do video," and I'm like, I don't want to do video.
Well,
you know?
yeah.
So, and now I love doing it. I mean, I love that we can chit chat with people this way. I love that people can see us, and it always with radio. Without video, I use my hands. I talk like people are here. If I say hello, I wave. Like it's So that was kind of wild yesterday to realize someone listening and experience that.
Yeah.
Like
Because I was talking about these eggs that I get from Nina at the is it Indot? Do they call it Indot? Okay. At Indot. And how she was telling me that her 8-year-old is fearless.
And goes in and
grabs the eggs. Not afraid, walks through mud, cleans stuff off, isn't afraid at all, and loves it. Great attitude. You just can tell when you've got a daughter that's going to be doing great things.
Yeah.
And Isabel is going to do great things.
Yeah.
And so she had the presence of mind to tell Isabel that we talked about the eggs on the air yesterday, and then tape her watching us for the first time, and then she sent it to me.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank her for that gift, because
was
that
awesome.
was just a really cool gift. And then because I knew she was going to, like she said, oh, she's going to be so happy. I'll show her the show when she gets home. When she then sent me the video, I didn't play it until you were sitting next to me. I said, come over here. You're
let's
going
see
to love
this.
And she got all bashful, but
it was great. It was just so cool to see that. Yeah.
Isabel,
Yeah.
the farmer, the egg collector.
Yes.
Has
Very
got
cool.
my business. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Very cool. Yeah.
yes.
It's, and like I said, I mean, today was supposed to be Throwback Thursday. So that's as close as I'll get to that. Is I've never experienced anyone like listening to me.
Yeah, you got choked up.
So it was just so wild. Well, I got choked up because I
It's an
love
8-year-old.
little kids.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
little kids. Like
Mhm.
it's just that's
Yeah.
fun to me, but the idea of experiencing someone listening is something foreign to me.
Yeah,
So,
and I never thought of that. I
Yeah.
just called you over because I thought, oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna, love it.
Well, and that's why anytime someone says, I like listening to you guys, here's they comment on the show when we're out and about. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. So Christopher says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Praying you have an amazing day. Thank you, Christopher. We appreciate that. And here's the mathematical equation on how you can have a great day. It is BDE equals FAM6 plus FR2 plus SOC 1.5 plus EX2 plus EAT1 minus WRIK6 minus TV1 minus CMTO 0.25. Did you understand all that?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the way it is.
English, please.
Equals 6 hours with family, 2 hours with friends. Okay.
6 hours with family, 2 hours with friends. Okay, so I'm unemployed.
How are we doing that in a day?
So I'm unemployed.
You know, 1.5 hours of extra socializing, 2 hours of exercise, an hour of eating and drinking, less than 6 hours of work, indulging of only 1 hour of screen time, and a no more than 15-minute commute.
Okay, Steve, like seriously, you're the deliverer of wah, 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 wah.
I didn't do this. The researchers did it.
Right.
I mean, this has got to be a Saturday then. Like, I mean, how do you like?
But it says every day if you want to be happy every day, correct?
Well, it just says for a truly joyful day. So not everybody can have a joyful day every day, you know, but
less than 6 hours of work. It's good to know as an employer, like in order for my people to be happy.
Okay. What do we do for the other 2 hours? Like,
right. 3 hours, 9-hour day.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the 8-hour day, like, is your norm, you know, I mean, like, yeah, what in the world? Like,
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
yeah, I don't like that. I don't know who did it say it was researchers? Who are they?
Just says researchers.
Yeah. Okay. That probably means they asked. I don't know.
Yeah. 10 people. I mean, I don't know how
who
you
live in a shack down by the river because they can't work.
Right. I don't know how you're doing that. Get out of here.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Well, that didn't seem joyful, but fear not. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will end on a high note. So that's how we know we will bring you joy today. So stick around.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC here, whether it's learning about how state government vocational camps along with life-changing educational adventures? To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunity.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda on 231 in Rensselaer.
ZipRecruiter is the place. ZipRecruiter is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap up another fun time day with you guys here on Thursday. But before we do, we will end on a high note, doing it a little different all this week.
Mm-hmm. For Holy Week, we're just kind of talking a little bit of scripture and then going into song.
Yep.
Because I figure what's the best way to end on a high note, right?
Sure.
So I was thinking about keeping it sweet, short and sweet. Which brought me to Romans 5:8, which said, God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So while we were being bad kids, God the Father said, okay, I'm not going to get mad. I'm going to send my son to die for you so that you can be saved through his blood. So,
okay.
And be with me. So I love that. And then that always reminds me of John 4:19. We love because God first loved us.
All
so
right.
Just two things to know. God loves you, whoever you are. Everyone is loved. God's got a plan for every one of us. All of us are sinners and fall short. And God still loves us and wants that journey with us. So he does not quit on us. So, so just know, no matter how bad you've been, you can be forgiven and take that step. So,
all right.
Yeah. And now one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
We listened to Victory by Yolanda Adams.
Yep. And thank you guys so much for listening. Those of you watching on video will not get the song because of copyright and things like that. So, but you can hear it on the Q and 98 Gold. We will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.